What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's Coco Barbie and I'm back with another video. Today I want to talk about how old am I turning? I'm turning like 33, you guys. The big 33. Right. I'm turning 33 in like 4 days. What it is, Friday? What today? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh, okay, I was right. 4 days. And here are some things that I wish I would have known before turning 30. Okay, let's get into some things. But before I even get started, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as follow me on all social media platforms at Coco_Barbie. Okay, let's get into some things. Now, I think the number one thing I'm not going to go into order, okay? I'm just going to say a few things and we're just going to get into some details, okay? But yeah, one of the things I wish I would have known before turning 30, definitely, I would say like fully loving yourself. But I feel like you don't really reach that until you kind of hit 30. Because it's not like I regret anything that happened in my life. I think I needed to learn, especially I had nobody to kind of teach me this shit. I had to learn on my own. Like literally, no mom, no auntie, no friends. I had a best friend, but he was gay. And, he's trying to be a girl himself. So he's teaching me everything wrong or everything grown. So ultimately, I do think you have to have some experiences before you really dive in deep with truly loving yourself. Not saying that you have to go through every experience that the next person has to go through, but you have to go through certain trials to kind of get to loving yourself authentically. Because when I was like 150, 160, definitely smaller than this, you would have thought like, damn, she's so fine, she love herself. That's probably when I had the lowest self-esteem, when I had like all the hair and the nails and the lashes, kind of still like this, but under this wig, I'm bald. I think people be forgetting, and sometimes when I take it off, I have no problem showing people that I'm bald as fuck. And obviously I've gained some weight, but this is the most I've ever loved myself, like truly, authentically loved myself for who I am, for who I see in that motherfucking camera. Bitch, bald, with makeup, without makeup, on a bad day, on a good day, it don't matter. You will treat me as such. So that is one of the main things I think women, especially Black women, should work on, is loving yourself. And what comes with loving yourself is forgiving yourself. That's something I'm still kind of working on. I'm not gonna lie, some things I'm still working on, but I'm wise enough to know like what are some of the things that I should be working on. So one of them is forgiving myself. Because there are times where I'm hard on myself for not knowing, and it's like, you didn't know. So one of the things that I think you should definitely work on before you get to your 30s is grace. Having grace for others and having grace for yourself, especially if you're the type to have grace for others more than you have for yourself. And that was me. Now, I would forgive somebody else before I forgive myself and really be hard on myself. And it's just like, girl, why are you so hard on yourself when you did not know? Okay? You just didn't know. And you didn't love yourself to even know. Like, and it's okay. You don't have to be perfect. I think social media sometimes think we just, I don't know. Social media makes it seem like everybody is perfect. And it's like, no, baby. You're only seeing the good side. Now, some of these girls, they'll show you their horrible side, and I do think that's why some of them have such a huge following, like Ekane, Peach, Patch, and all those other girls that, like right now, her husband is cheating on her, blah, 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 blah. So they do show you the bad side, which I think kind of gains that audience of authentic, see whatever. But it just depends on what type of woman you want to be, which leads me to number 3, deciding what type of woman you want to be in the future. Okay, not for right now, but in the future. So I had a girl tell me, like, when she was like 21 or something like that, she knew what type of woman she was or something like that, which was bullshit. I want you to know that for sure, because the type of woman that she supposedly said she wanted to be didn't reflect the type of woman she was at that moment, which was all over the place. So it was crazy to me that she was just a hater. But nonetheless, okay, we're not going to dive into that fake friend shit. That's probably number 4. But number 3 is deciding what type of woman you want to be. So are you the type of, like, for example, let's, like me. Okay, we're talking about me, right? When I was younger, like before, like after I had my baby and I was working, and I used to work at a bank. I used to work at Bank of America. I used to do foreign currency, right? I would go to work and I would see these people. It'd be 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, okay? It'll be 7 o'clock in the morning, and some of these people will wake up with the best attitudes. They were happy, bro. And they used to piss me off. I was such a hater. But they would get on my nerves. But you know why they were just getting on my nerves? Because deep down inside, I aspired to be like that, but I didn't have it. I was going through so much, so I couldn't. There's no way I was waking up every day just being grateful, being happy. But that's what I wanted to be in the future, which I can say I am now. Like, I wake up happy as fuck. I'm not gonna lie, especially now, like these days, bitch. I wake up happy. I'm always in a good mood. I'm always laughing. I'm always smiling. I am happy. I do everything just because it feels good. It feels good. I remember sleeping like on a mattress on the floor with a man that was screaming at me all the fucking time. Okay? I would wake up angry every day. The energy would come back to me, because whatever energy you have that goes out into the world, it comes back to you 10 times fold. So because I was waking up angry every fucking day, guess what energy kept? Bad luck, bad things, bad. And it was because, number 4, let them go. Let's sit on this. This is why number 1 is so important, because when you have low self-esteem and you have those mommy issues, those daddy issues, you fall into traps. One of my traps was being with an abusive ass man that was broke. That's the worst kind too. I mean, if you're gonna be abusive, be with somebody at least funding the funds. But he was abusive and broke. Oh my God, it was the worst thing ever. And then it turned out to be gay. But that's another topic for another time. But when I tell you, when I let this man go after my graduation, which was my birthday, everything kept coming to me. I got a scholarship for like $15,000. I got a stipend for like another 10. God was just throwing them things at me like, there. I told you, leave that nigga alone. For 6 years, I was not learning my lesson over and over. Because at the end of the day, they know what they're doing. Stop giving people chances. If you won't even give yourself a chance and you are hard on yourself, why aren't you hard on others? So, I don't know what number I'm on. I think I'm on 5, maybe 6. Boundaries. Let's work on boundaries. Nobody can do nothing to me that I don't want them to do to me. Okay? Nobody. Not even that little girl in that room. My daughter. My dad. Nobody. And I mean nobody. And it feels good. Oh my God, it feels amazing to have those boundaries. Like, what did my daughter do? Because I'm raising a daughter, you know, she's 12. You already know how that is, okay? That mouth sometimes. And the other day she said something really slick to me, and I had to check her like, hold up, you will not do that to me again. That'll be the last time. Moving forward. And if you do it again, don't think I won't cut you off, because I've cut even my mom. I haven't spoken to my mom in like probably 8 years. Because what? Boundaries. Because what? Self-respect. What? I love myself. And I know that because she disregards the boundaries that I place for her, she cannot be a part of my life. That's another thing. Like, girl, I could go on and on and on. Okay? But I'm going to go to like 10. Okay? Then we're going to do another part 2 another time. But, boundaries for friends, family, foes, whoever. You snip. And then sometimes, I think it's sometimes best to even test a person. Like one time, I was on the phone with my ex-best friend, and he noticed the shine. He noticed the confidence that I now have. And he said something, like he was just trying to figure out like what's going on, like what happened. And I was just telling him like, yeah, I don't play. Like anybody that calls me crazy, anybody, because back in the days people used to call me crazy, and it wasn't crazy. It was, I wasn't thinking. So I would go from 0 to 100, which is not a good thing. I think people think that's sometimes a good thing, but that's not a good thing. And sometimes your body gets used to that. Because when I was trying to get out of that, my body had gotten so used to that. So any little thing I disagree with, it felt like I was about to fight somebody, and it was a weird thing. But anyways, when I told him this, and I'm like, yeah, I don't fuck with anybody that disregard my boundaries. Like, you call me crazy, I don't fuck with you. Do you understand within that, after I stopped talking, he was like, you so crazy, girl. He said it twice. So they will play with you. They will test it. And after that, well, we weren't really that close, but moving forward, I was just like, nah, we will never have that. I'm good. I know what type of person you is. And even if you change, I'm good. All right. So even if they change, it's still up to you. And you can still forgive them, but you don't have to have them in your space. Okay. And the last one I'm going to give you is work out, eat right. No. Okay, bitch. I did gain a substantially large amount of weight. I'm not gonna lie. I stopped cooking. I stopped going into that kitchen because I hated cooking after I had broken up with the guy, because he would like literally force me to cook. And he kind of took that passion away from me. So I would eat out a lot. So it caused me to gain a lot of weight. But I did lose 25 pounds within the last 3 months. So I'm happy. I'm just saying. But yeah. This goes with what type of woman you want to be. What type of person you want to be. What characteristics do you want to have? One of my characteristics, like some of the characteristics that I want is integrity. I want honesty. I want to be honest with people that I love, even with people I don't love. Not saying that I have to tell you everything, but I'm going to tell you how I feel, what it is. I feel like people think that I'm going to lie. Like, I don't have no reason to lie to nobody. I am an open book. Now, am I going to tell you exactly how much money I got in my account? No, I'm just going to say no. You see how easy that is? But, yeah. I want truth, honesty, integrity, non-judgment. Like, I try not to judge. Unless you are at a big old age and you're doing stupid shit, I will let you know that you are doing the dumbest shit and you deserve more. But if you feel some type of way about me telling you that, then I really don't give a fuck. This ties into the honesty thing. But yeah, I think that's some of the things. And Abstinence. Once you kind of close those legs, girl, the senses come back. I know. And it's crazy because when you are finally in that space of, all right, let me focus on myself. Let me keep these legs closed. I will give myself to those who deserve me, for real. You start noticing other people doing shit that you used to do. Like, for example, I have a friend, a guy in a relationship with another guy, and he opened his relationship, has an open relationship. I mean, we work a 12-hour shift. 12 hours. I work 12 hours, you guys. I work within a hospital. Within those 12 hours from 8 to fucking 8. Do you understand? He talked about his relationship and how his man was doing him so wrong. I was like, damn. I used to do that. And I used to sound like that. And it's crazy. Like, wow. I was like, wow. But I'm not judging. Like, I was just giving him pointers. But I did tell him, like, kid, you need to think either you're going to be with this person or you're not. But if you're going to confront him and do all this shit and you still stay, the respect goes away, okay? If you draw a line and you tell somebody, yeah, if you cross this line, it's over, and they cross it, and all you do is step back and then draw another line, it defeats the purpose of you drawing that line. I need you to understand that, feel me, hear me, please, like just understand it, please. Okay? Now when somebody passes my line, that's it. It feels so good. Because you will not disrupt my peace. I live a very peaceful life and I'm happy. So, do I believe in second chances? Yes. So yes, some things deserve second chances and some things don't. I don't play by my body. So if a man try to touch me in a certain way, then no, absolutely, you don't get a second chance. But if it's something that I could just be like, hey, I don't really like that. And if you do that, I'm just going to have to stop talking to you. Old me would be like, bitch, like, you don't have to do that. Just, hey, I don't respect that. I don't like that. It doesn't make me feel like this. It doesn't make me feel comfortable, blah, 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 blah. Let them understand. It works. Because I had a guy that said something about, you think I'm scared of your ass? And it was just like, don't curse at me. I don't like that. Because that's how it starts for me. I don't know about anybody else. But I don't want a relationship where we cuss at each other. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't care if it's fuck you, bitch, ass. I don't care. Don't cuss at me. And he was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And he never cussed at me again. But he was cheap, so he had to go. I don't play that cheap shit over here, baby. Okay. Anyway, so those are some of the things that I wish I would have known before I was 30. I wish I had an auntie. Baby, I wish I had a me. I wish I had a me. Okay, when I tell you my baby tell me a little bit too much, she would drop it. Let me just be quiet. She tell me too much. But I appreciate it because she feels safe with me. You know, you want to talk to somebody that you feel absolutely safe with, or it's no judgment, and you can just be like, kid, I have this here, I'm going through this, whatever the case may be. And it's just a breath of fresh air. And you deserve that. And you deserve that for yourself. Be that for yourself. I don't judge nothing. I don't give a fuck. I look in that mirror, I love myself, kid. Okay? And it took a long time for me to get here. It took a lot of therapy too, bitch. This is not no overnight shit. This is a lot of tears. A lot of tears. Okay? A lot of crying. A lot of notebooks. I wish, all my notebooks are downstairs. Well, some are right there too. There's one over there. But a lot of notebooks, a lot of writing, a lot of crying, a lot of feeling like, kid, why me? But what Jamie Foxx said on his new special, that the people that's not going through it belongs to him and you belong to me. That's what God said. So you're going to go through a little something so you can help other people. Okay. But anyways, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as follow me on all social media platforms at Coco_Barbie. Until then, I'll record my birthday trip for sure. I'll be bringing you guys along. Okay. Bye.